Ultron, A New Age Begins character reveal. Released 3 minutes ago. Okay, we're so back. I want to see this.
Today, the age of Ultron begins.
Oh, I'm so hyped. I'm so ready for you.
Termination. Challenge me, you animals.
Oh yeah! What is happening?
You would have failed without me. The virus takes hold.
I don't understand what's going on. Wait! Are his teammates flying? Oh no, they can all fly themselves. Never mind. I thought he makes teammates fly for a second. Whoa!
All targets eliminated.
Whoa! Whoa! He called his brothers! Okay, I'm gonna watch that one again.
Today, the age of Ultron begins.
I'm so ready for you. You have no idea. Look at this damage. Just like a burst after some time.
Challenge me, you animals. Emperor's production.
This I don't understand.
You would have failed without me.
The map looks cool.
Virus takes hold.
It's gonna be so good.
All targets eliminated.
Wait, we can actually carry with this character though. We can actually carry with this character though. He looks like he deals a lot of damage. And he like passively heals with drones, no? Okay, let's try to analyze what he does. Let's try to analyze a little bit. So, I think his left click is like a little bit of damage over time in the beam. And the last one, this is like a burst. So the beam stays up for a little bit, it deals damage over time, and then a burst at the end. He has like 6 ammunition before he needs to reload.
Termination.
His shift is like a dash.
Challenge me, you animals.
But it doesn't go on cooldown. Like, he uses it and then it's just highlighted.
Termination.
After using his like shift, he has like this 8-second bar on the side. What does this do? Does this make him faster or something?
Challenge me, you animals. Emperor's production.
Okay, then his E is like this drone. You can put it on allies and it heals them, right? The guy playing as Ultron needs to hit the aim labs. Oh, don't worry, I got you. My aim is actually unironically good. I was a Widowmaker main in Overwatch. What is... I don't understand the number. Is it like an amount of drones? Because... They definitely like heal them over time, like we see that. But what does this number here mean?
You would have failed without me.
Also, what is his right click? The shield. Like here he uses the shield and he gets like what? An 80 shield or something? Like almost a 90 shield. And his allies has, like he gives a shield to himself and people. An AoE shield. So 8-second cooldown on the right click is a 100, like let's say it's like 100. A 100 shield for everyone. 8-second alteration. Wait, it actually heals his allies. Look, it does heal. It heals and damages.
All targets eliminated.
It's not aimbot, no. Back to the drone reveal. Here, this one. Yeah, here, the right click is a shield to everyone. The ult lasts 8 seconds. Yeah, like you can like put the drone on someone else. I don't know what the number is. It has a ring, so it counts the allies in range. Like Lucio. Does it? Oh yeah, it heals the Groot, no? Because his health bar is like green. Now it puts it on him and Squirrel. Oh true, it's an AoE heal. This is the number of... Yeah, you're right. Does it heal himself though?
You would have failed without
I wonder if it heals himself.
the virus takes hold.
I hope not. I mean, that's his... If it doesn't heal himself, then he doesn't have any self-sustain, which would suck. Yo, but this is exciting. Oh my god.
All targets eliminated.
Holy, I'm so ready for him. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Okay, so he has 275 HP. That's a lot. That's great. I wonder how fast he gets it. That's so cool.
Challenge me, you animals.
I don't know what this bar is. Yeah, like you can see it, like the outline here. The range of the heal. It really is like a Lucio thing. That's cool. It's not like crazy healing, but it's definitely like nice AoE healing. I wonder if his left click heals. I don't think so though. God, I'm so hyped for this. Him and the boys. Man, I need the new patch. I need the new patch right now. The patch notes! Oh my god. Literally 5 seconds after I ended my stream, these patch notes dropped, which is really unfortunate timing. But hey, guess I'll just record it off stream real quick. I'm very, very excited. I already saw the dev update where they talked what they're gonna buff and nerf. And I'm very, very excited to see the specific numbers and what they're gonna do. So let's hop right into it. Adjustments, let's see. Greetings, rivals. With great power, there must also come great responsibility, and sometimes a little bit of nerfing. Let's check out what's new in this heroic update. Alright, yeah, I mean, they already teased they're probably gonna be 90-80% nerfs. Or like, let's say 70% nerfs and maybe 30% buffs. Let's see. Adjustments, Vanguard, Captain America. Oh, please obliterate this guy. I'm sick of seeing him. Okay, let's not read that. Adjust base health from 600 to 575. So 25 less HP in total. That's good. Increase the delay of shield recovery from 2 seconds to 4 seconds after unleashing Living Legend. Increase the delay of shield recovery from 2 seconds to after unleashing. Okay, Living Legends is his sprint, right? Does that mean that he needs 4 seconds after like using his sprint where he can pull up his shield again? Is it that? I never really played Captain America, so I'm not sure how this works. And increase the energy cost of Freedom Charge Ultimate from 2800 to 3100. Okay. Getting a slight hit, survivability and ultimate frequency. Guess even super soldiers need a brief. Okay, so basically just less HP, needs more charge for his ultimate, and a small or like a bigger delay on his shield. That's how I understand it. Okay, yeah, I mean, good start. I still think it's gonna be very annoying. It's like with maybe the shield nerf is gonna do more than I expect because I'm not 100% sure on how this works. But 25 HP for Captain America might not be making that much of a difference, but maybe I'm underestimating this again. But a nerf is a nerf, and I'm very much happy with this. Doctor Strange. Adjust the damage fall-off of daggers of the nerf from starting at 10 meters and reducing to 62.5 at 20 meters to starting at 10 meters and reducing it to 80% at 20 meters. Remove the range damage fall-off of Maelstrom of Madness. Steven will receive a slight boost in the damage of his standard abilities. Okay, wait, that just means that his left click, I think that's the Daggers of the Narc, or however you say it, his left click has less fall-off of damage, so it deals more on range. And his Maelstrom ability, which is like the burst that he shoots out, has no damage fall-off at all anymore. Okay. A lot of damage added back to Strange. Probably good though. I think Strange was hit a little bit too hard anyway, so I think that's a really good thing. So cool, I'm fine with this. Emma Frost. Increase the range of telepathic pulse from 15.5 to 80 meters. I believe this is her left click, right? So just more range, okay. Decrease the shield value of her of Mind's Aegis from 500 to 400. Okay, less shield. Increase the cooldown of Carbon Crush from 5 to 6 seconds. Is I'm just speculating here, but I think Carbon Crush was the choke, right? That would make sense. Or is that... Oh wait, or was Carbon Crush the diamond? Oh, that might have been the diamond. It's either the choke or the diamond. I don't know which one. Decrease the hit damage of Crystal Geek from 50 to 40. Okay. Decrease the extra damage when propelling them into a wall from 100 to 90. Okay. From 150 to 130. Okay. Yeah, I think like nerfing damage from the kick was very much necessary. They teased that they nerfed the diamond form. So that is a good thing. I'm very happy with this. More range to compensate. Sure. Works for me. Less shield. So less survivability. And nerfs to the damage. And one cooler nerf to one of the two abilities. I don't know which one it is. But cool. Yeah, I think Anna was too strong. Good nerf. Compensation buff as well. I think that's fine. She's still gonna be good. Groot. Decrease the damage of Vine Strike per hit from 70 to 65. Increase Ironwood Walls cooldown from 8 to 12. Oh my god, a 4-second. That is a hefty nerf. But a very much necessary one. He's still Groot, but with less damage and with less frequent Ironwood walls. Looks like the Flora Colossus needs some trimming. Okay, Vine Strike was his left click, right? Or is that the wall damage? I think the wall damage was more than 70. So I think this one is the left click. So less damage means less ultimate generation. So he's gonna get his ults a little bit slower. Not by too much, but a little bit. And a hefty nerf to his Ironwood wall, the big one, which I think is a good nerf. Like, Groot was definitely way too OP. Like, the thing with Groot was, he has clear counters, but he still was too strong. So, nerfing him is definitely the right choice, and let's hope he's not a must ban anymore in the next season. Hopefully. But I think with Ultron added, which gives us a flying support, I think the walls will matter less. So I think this is good. Magneto, increase the charging speed of rings from 4 seconds per stack to 3 seconds per stack. Okay, so his right click burst just regenerates faster. It's 3 rings, so from 0 to 100, again, he needs 9 seconds instead of 12 seconds now, right? I believe. Cool. He will still recharge it instantly if people break like his bubble, but just passively if he doesn't have a bubble, the rings recharge faster, which is, I guess, an increase in both utility and damage. So good thing. You know, I know people maybe dislike Magneto being like this boring meta tank, but I honestly think like Magneto and Strange, if those two are like the meta tanks, the meta frontlines, I think that's probably healthy for the game. Like, we all hate Groot being the main meta tank. I think Emma could also be a little bit frustrating. Captain America is definitely frustrating as like a meta tank. Doctor Strange and Magneto have counterplay, so I think them being a meta tank is very healthy for the game, so that's a good thing. 4. Adjust hammer throw ability effect to a standard ability. Remove the 4 force cost and the universal cooldown. Adjust the ability cooldown to 6 seconds. 4 gains 1 4 force from each hammer throw enemy hit. Decrease the throw hit damage from 70 to 45 and the return damage from 30 to 20. So his right click throw is no longer his 4 foes thingy, but it's his own cooldown. Okay, interesting change, but they reduce the damage slightly, quite harshly. Holy. I mean, that's probably a good thing. I think that's a good thing. Decrease the shield value gained when consuming 4 foes. Adjust the bonus health gained from each foe consumed from 100 to 75. And adjust the maximum bonus health from 200 to 150. Okay, so I think this is supposed to be a buff. That this is its own thing now. And they nerf a little bit of his survivability with like the bonus HP that he gets. Okay, I think that's okay. Because sometimes 4 feels unkillable. Yeah, so his abilities are getting a tweak, but his survivability is taking a minor hit. I think that's a good thing. I think that's good. Sure. Good change. Hawkeye, are you guys ready for another triple buff to Hawkeye? Let's see. Increase the base damage of his arrow from 32 to 31, 34, yippee. First buff, reduce the projectile damage from blast. Reduce the projectile damage of blast arrow from 15 to 16. Increase the spell field damage from 32. Okay, blast arrow buff, yippee. Increase the maximum focus from 70 to 75. Increase the charge speed when aiming at enemy. Wait. Increase the maximum focus from 70 to 75. Increase the charging speed when aiming at an enemy from 100 per second to 108 per second. And charge. It's literally another triple buff for Hawkeye. It's not even a joke. It's literally legit. Why is this the third patch where we triple buff Hawkeye, by the way? I can't. And now he's also getting a really good team up as well. Well, it's gonna be exciting, huh? Hela, increase the charge capacity of the Knight Sword form from 8 to 10. The Goddess of Death is getting a slight increase in her sustained damage. Looks like she's ready to reign supreme. Are they buffing Hela? Increase the charge capacity of the... Is that her left click? Is she gonna get ammunition buffs? Is she gonna be able to shoot 10 times before... Okay. No words. Interesting. Looks like it's good. Hela's still gonna be on top. With other DPS, I guess. Let's see what they're gonna do to Human Torch. I'm generally speechless to these. I don't know. I do not approve of this. I think Hela was fine. She did not need a buff. I also do not think Hawkeye needed another triple buff. Reduce the damage of Fire Cluster from 7 per hit to 6 per hit. Increase the charge speed of Blazing Blast from 2 to 3 seconds. Decrease the shield value gained from Flaming Needle to 75 to 50. Increase the cooldown to 20. Okay. Straight up damage nerfs, cooldown nerfs, sustain nerfs, mobility nerfs. Definitely 100% necessary. Human Torch was by far, in Season 2, the best character in the game. By far, he was permabanned in every single game. When Torches opened, the Metros decided on which Human Torch was better. And it was just not fun for anyone. So, great nerfs. Very happy. Iron Fist. Lower the Dragon's defense damage blocked. Bonus health conversion rate from 1.5 to 1.3. Decrease the maximum bonus health converted from damage block from 200 to 175, so less HP if he blocks. Slightly decrease the dash distance of his ability in the Z-axis direction when there is no target. Okay, so this is, I think, a nerf to his flying, right? Because when he's like in his punch form, he's like able to fly, and they slightly decrease the distance of the dashing with that. Okay. So less bonus HP and less distance on the dashing. Okay. Reduce Dragon's defense cooldown reduction from cheat kunits from 1.5 to 1. Okay. And his normal left click, which reduces the cooldown of his block, is getting a nerf as well. So he's refunding less cooldown on it. Okay, good nerfs. Is this gonna be enough? I still think it's gonna be very relevant, but this is definitely a hit. Let's not underestimate this. Iron Man. Decrease the projectile damage of the third repulsor blast from 50 to 45 and decrease the spell field damage from 60 to 55. So a bit less damage on his explosion left click. Reduce armor drive, maximum bonus HP from 100 to 50, and a little bit less of bonus HP after he uses his armor overdrive. Okay. A little bit less sustain, a little bit less damage. I still think it's gonna be good. Also, they removed the Gamma team up, but he gains something new. So, gain a new team up anchor effect. Oh, right. He's gonna get something else buffed with the team up, right? Because he's the anchor, right? Okay. Then it makes sense that they nerf him. Okay, sure, that's fine. Let's see what that is later. Namor, increase the cooldown of Blessing of the Deep from 15 to 20. I think that's a very, very good nerf that was definitely needed. Because the moment Namor throws his Gamma Squid... Wait, does the cooldown start once he throws it? Or is it actually gone after the squid is gone? I'm not 100% sure on this. If I understand it correctly, like, if I remember it correctly, I think the cooldown starts the moment he throws it. And 15-second cooldown is like absolutely nothing. So this squid was like permanently up. So good nerf. Expand Horn of Proteus inner circle radius from 3 to 3.5 and the outer circle from 8 to 9. Decrease the outer circle damage from 200 from 80. 180. Okay, so they increase his ultimate hitbox, both the inner circle and the outer circle, but they removed, like they nerfed the damage slightly on the outer circle. Okay. That's a massive buff. That's a really good buff. His ultimate was already very good. This makes it even better. Wait. So if you damage boost this by 40%, is that still gonna one-shot squishes? $252. Okay, so with that damage nerf, with the Luna damage boost, you will still one-shot 250 HP characters on the outer circle, but no longer 275. Okay, that is good. I like that. That gives us more counterplay to it at least. Adjust monster spawn damage fall-off starting from 20 meters, reducing to 30% at 40 meters, to starting at 20 meters, reducing to 50% at 40. The Submariner's defense will be sinking a bit, but his monster spawns are getting stronger, and his ultimate is bigger. Time to flood the battlefield. Okay, so the squid's still more damage on range. His ult is bigger, slightly less damage though, and more cooldown on the squid. Okay. Sure. I guess. We'll see how that one is gonna be. Can't really say it for sure yet, but we'll see. We'll see. Psylocke. Decrease the retrieval damage of Wings shurikens from 14 to 12 per hit. Decrease the invisibility duration from 3 seconds to 2 seconds. W nerf. Less invisibility, less damage. Perfect. Couldn't have asked for anything more. Very happy with this. Okay, Squirrel Girl. This one is what I'm very excited about. Increase the capacity of Burst Acorn from 10 to 12, so more ammunition. Okay. Decrease the cooldown of Mammal Bond from 12 seconds to 10 seconds. Okay. Optimize the user experience of Squirrel Blockade. Tailbound and Uphill Squirrel Tsunami. Optimize the user's experience. What does that mean? Squirrel is getting some love, better acorns, shorter cooldowns, improved ability release feel. Ooh. Okay, I like that. I don't think that's gonna make her meta, but it's gonna definitely increase my fun with her, because I like playing Squirrel Girl a lot. Star-Lord, increase the energy cost of Galactic Legend from 3100 to 3400. That's a nerf. Extend the maximum target range from 30 meters to 40 meters. That's a buff, so he has more range on his ultimate. Adjust the damage fall-off from reducing at 60 meters to 60% at 40 meters to reducing to 75% at 40 meters. Okay, so he needs more ult charge, but it has more range and it deals more damage on range. Okay, scary. Yeah, this ult is always scary. I think if you don't have support ults for Star-Lord ult or Lamp, then you just lose the fight. But okay, sure. Storm, increase damage of Omega Hurricane from 150 per second to 160 per second. Okay. Does that... I mean, it still doesn't kill for support ults, right? I'm just wondering if INVIS can still out-heal a Storm ultimate with this. I'm just wondering if she can still do it. I need to test that. Not that... Like, not what I was expecting, but okay, sure. Like, Storm hasn't been meta this season, so a small buff to her ultimate shouldn't hurt. Punisher, reduce the movement slow rate of Final Judgment from 20% to 10% when not firing, and from 40% to 40% when firing. Okay, so he's a little bit faster on the ult. Increase adjudications magazine size from 30 to 40. Single hit damage from 80 to 90, and slightly reduce spread when firing. Which one is... This is his... Oh, it's his normal left click, right? It's not the shotgun, it's the normal one. So a lot more ammunition, buffed by like 33%, that's crazy, and a little bit more damage and less spread. Hey, that's actually scary. Oh my god. Interesting. I don't think it's bad, because Punisher explodes so quickly from everything. So I'm actually fine with this buff to Punisher. I don't think this is bad. I think this is fine. Oh, this, okay. This is what I'm so excited about. Please, for the love of God, make Shark no longer be a DPS flanker. Make him a strategist. Remove this demon flanker and remove these people that abuse this in high elo. Let's see. More frontal support, combat ability, but with less survivability. Oh, that's already so tasty. Add a new effect to Joyful Splash. Now also deals damage to enemies at 70 per second and can heal allies through other allies, but not through enemies. Damage fall-off starts at 20 meters to a maximum of 65% at 40 meters. Reduce healing per second from 150 to 100. So his water beam deals damage now. 70 per second. And can heal allies through other allies, but it cannot go through enemies. So it's not like an AoE damage. It still only hits one enemy. Okay. Change Aqua Burst to charge ability. Max recharges 3 seconds per charge. New effect, direct hits now launch up enemies. Increase spell field damage from 40 to 45. Okay, it knocks up enemies and it has a slight damage buff. But it now has charges with a 3-second cooldown. That's good though. Okay, I'm fine with that. Change the effect of Healing Bubble from one-time healing to healing over time. Increase healing amount from the previous instant 85 to 120 over 4 seconds. Reduce max charge from 6 to 3 and remove the enemy launcher. Oh, thank God. I never understood why the bubbles knocked up enemies. That was always so weird. Change the effect from Healing Bubble from one-time healing to healing over time. So it's just healing over time and no longer burst healing. That's good. That's good. And a new effect to Hide and Seek. It now has an energy cap, max 120, that drains 20 per second while submerged and restores 15 per second when not. Reduce healing while submerged from 45 per second to 50. Very, very good. Yeah, give this an energy cap. Let people not abuse being in this permanently. Also, nerf the healing of it. Perfect. Very, very good. Okay, ultimate ability. Overflow healing on swirled allies now grant 45 health per second as bonus HP up to 150. Okay, sure, that's fine. Increases damage reduction received when taking a critical hit from 50% to 70%. Increase the damage reduction received from taking... Oh, that's just his passive, that it takes less damage from crits, right? Okay. Right, this is a buff. Okay. I was not expecting him to deal damage with his left click. That kind of surprised me. I'm so curious if this is still gonna enable Chef as a flanker. Like the energy cap on his shift, that alone gives it counterplay, because he can't stay in his submerged form forever. So if someone's on him, he gets out of it eventually. And he only restores 15 per second. With a 120 max, right? So that's like 8 seconds until it's fully recharged. And it drains 20 per second. So he can stay underground for 6 seconds total. So even if he's still viable as a flanker, he at least has counterplay now. And I'm very much happy with this. This is all I asked for. I wanted this guy to have counterplay. And we have that now. Nice. Okay, Luna. Increase light and dark ice healing amount on damage from 20 per round to 22. Okay. Healing and damage buffs to her left click. That's cool. Add a new effect to absolute 0. Now grants 50 bonus health per enemy hit. Which one was absolute 0? Was that her freeze? Okay, I just checked. Absolute 0 is her freeze, the right click. Okay, so if she hits it, she gets a 50 bonus HP shield. So if someone's diving her, she gets rewarded for hitting her snowball even more. She not only stuns the target, but she also gets a small shield. Nice. And with that, her ultimate cost gets increased from 4,500 to 5,000. So ultimate nerf, but slight buffs to her base kit. I think that's okay. Her ult is really strong, so this was very much necessary. But I'm happy that they gave her compensation buffs. So I'm happy with this. Rocket Raccoon. So we're already not getting an INVIS buff. We don't get our shield, our shield back, our shield HP. Let's see. Reduce repair mode direct hit healing amount from 55 to 50. So less healing. He's blasting off from the ammo overload and losing... His survivability is taking a tiny hit. He's blasting off from the ammo overload and losing the team up anchor bonus, but he's gaining a new team up anchor bonus in the rocket network. Okay. So just a small healing nerf, but there's something with the team up anchor down below. So let's wait until we get there. Okay, team up abilities. As the team up anchor, Luna Snow gains 15% increase in healing effects. So that is still the same as before, right? Hawkeye gets his stun arrows, AoE stuns. Jeff Nado, this is so funny, by the way. I love this. Storm gains the Shark Surge ability through her team up with the Jeff the Land Shark. Jeff gains its Jeff Nado ability through his team up with Storm. Cool. Punisher Widow. As the team up anchor, the Punisher gains a maximum health increase of 25 and a 5% boost in damage. Okay, more HP and a little bit more damage. Cool. He's on 275 now, right? And Widow gets a new ability. As a team up anchor, Rocket gains a 5% increase in healing effects. When the team up is active, Rocket BRB is upgraded to Web Beacon. Penny Parker unlocks another ability. Okay, yeah, we saw that from the update. As the team up anchor, Iron Man gains a 5% boost in damage output. Okay, that's his team up anchor. So slight increase in damage. That's why they nerfed his AoE damage, I think, from the left click. And Ultron gets the team up ability. Okay, Jeff Venom. As team up anchor, Venom gains a maximum health increase of 150. Okay, this guy's gonna be even more unkillable now. And Jeff gains his team up ability. That's crazy. 150 is a lot. Wait. But he still has it now, right? So does anything change? Doesn't he already have this right now? I might be wrong. Okay, these are removed. Wait. The team up anchor effect for Hawkeye has been removed, along with the... Does that mean Hawkeye loses his damage buff? Because he receives the ability now, and he's no longer an anchor. So he has his damage removed from the team up, from the anchor. Okay, so Hawkeye does get this. That's why they're buffing his damage slightly, no? Because of this. Okay, I see. I see. Okay. Okay, and these are just removed. Okay. Atlas spawn, Iron Fist, Lunar Snow, balance changes. Decrease the Atlas spawn team anchor damage boost proportion from 15% to 10%. Okay, so Iron Fist loses 5% damage. Okay, sure. The Fantastic Four team up. Increase cooldown of Storm Siblings, Weathered Harmony, and Cooperative Comrades from 20 to 25%. Okay, just as 5-second nerf to the cooldown. Probably good, probably necessary. I'm happy with this. This doesn't nerf Invis. This just nerfs the team up for the other three when the team up is active. So I'm fine with that. Hulk Namur, this was already mentioned in the patch notes up. That's fine. And Emma Frost, Psylocke, Magneto. Reduce the proportion of damage caused by magnetic resonance and soul resurgent illusions from 30% to 20%. Okay, slight damage nerf to that as well. Okay, very happy with this. Okay, and that is the patch. Okay. I'm surprised they didn't nerf the survivability of Venom, but maybe nerfing like Fist and America is enough. But I think overall, like, with the exception of maybe Hawkeye and Hela buffs, like, I don't know. I don't know if this was necessary. But with the exception of that, I think I'm very much happy with everything in this patch. I kind of wish they slightly buffed Squirrel's ultimate, or like reworked her. I still think her ultimate is just complete poop, which is the main reason why she's bad. But yeah, I'm definitely very excited about this Jeff rework and see how that one goes. So cool, W patch in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think Jeff flank is dead? Or do you guys think this is still a thing, but this time with counterplay? Let me know all of your thoughts. Which gets you most excited out of all these changes, and which one like worries you? And yeah, with that, thanks so much for watching, and have a wonderful rest of the day, everyone.